What's up? What's up, Amanda?
What up, UG?
All right, everybody, welcome to the podcast, the NoLove podcast, episode 5. We got our assist plan while I'm waiting to finish setting up the stream, and then we're going to get into it. I got a couple of topics I want to get into first. Let's see, let's save that.
Okay.
Okay. They still won't let me close that window. Okay, that's alright. Alright, again, this is the No Love Podcast, episode 5, where we get into video games, we get into movies, we get into trending topics, sports, music, just about everything except for politics and religion, because I just won't go there. Alright, shut the music off. First things first, how are you today, Amanda?
I'm good. I just done eat some pizza.
Oh, hell yeah. That stuff has been on my mind for a couple of weeks. I need
My
to
fat
get some.
ass is ready for a nap.
That's how I felt today.
I got the itis.
Yeah, I definitely had that earlier. Me and my sister and my nephews went
What'd you eat?
well, we went to IHOP. We took my niece, we went to pick her up and take her to IHOP because it's her birthday. So, happy birthday, Naomi. Love you. And so we took her to IHOP.
Happy
and,
birthday, Naomi.
Yeah, I had the damn steak omelet, and that shit had me just, oh, man. Yeah, I was sleepy after that one. But that was earlier this morning, so I'm good to go. Alright. So, I guess first things first. Jumping into it, I want to give a moment of silence, prayers and wishes first out to the 19 children and 2 teachers that lost their lives in that school shooting. So, let's just give them a moment of silence and, prayers out to them and their family. Alright, so that's very sad news, but I'm not going to get too deep into that because I'm trying to keep it light, trying to keep it more, a little bit more entertaining and fresh, but I couldn't just do a show and not talk about that. The other thing, though, is one of my favorite actors passed away this week. Oh my god, Ray Liotta.
Really?
Yeah,
I did not know that.
Yeah. Yeah, Ray Liotta. Yeah.
I used to have a crush on him.
Oh, wow. Yeah, he was the man. He was in some of my favorite movies at the time, too. So, yeah. No Foul Play.
Wow.
Yeah. He was 67. So, rest in peace to Ray Liotta, and prayers out to his family. Man, he made some of my greatest movies. And he was the voice in GTA Vice City, I believe. And I feel like he was the voice in GTA 5, one of the voices in that, but I might be wrong. But yeah.
I feel like, what's his name? Tommy Vercetti, right? Vice City? I feel
Yeah.
like he was actually modeled after Ray Liotta.
Yeah. A lot of their missions was based on some of his movies and some other movies like Scarface and stuff like that.
Scarface.
hmm Which we all know is my favorite movie. But yeah. So the next topic I wanted to get into, I'm gonna have to wait till Heckler gets in here because we needed to talk about the TV shows that we watched. So we're gonna skip that and move on to what, Freshly, what you got what you got on your mind? What do you want to start with?
I believe the new season of Stranger Things is out. So I will be binging that tonight. Oh, there we go.
All right, there's Heckler. Stranger Things now.
But basically,
what season
yeah,
is that? Season 4, I guess.
Binging. I think so. Let me see.
I believe I don't even remember if I finished season 2, but I need to catch up on that.
Season 4.
I don't remember finishing
yeah,
season 2.
Yeah, it's season 4.
So I got a ways to go to catch up on that. But ladies and gentlemen, Heckler's in the house.
Yo. I can't hear Amanda. They told me that I can't talk to her or whatever, so I don't know what's up with that.
You might have to leave and come back in then, because she was already here. I don't know which one of you it is, dude. You don't have Heckler muted, do you?
Heckler's muted.
Oh, okay.
All right, now I can hear.
It says. I was going to say he's got himself muted.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
That's weird.
It was kind of weird.
All right.
Yeah.
So
well,
what we
welcome, Heckler. How's your day going?
Pretty good. I've actually been watching Lost all afternoon.
Nice.
I have, man. It's actually a really good show, man. I just I don't know what's going on, which is what intrigued me,
confusing.
which is probably what intrigued everybody else when it actually aired.
Yeah.
So like anybody watching the podcast or watching on the replay, just remember how you felt when you was watching this for the first time. That's what I'm going to do right. I'm gonna tell you what I ended off at. So, apparently, like the main guy, the doctor, he went off in the woods because he thought he saw his father. So he keeps chasing him, whatever, and he almost falls off this cliff. And then Locke ends up rescuing him or whatever. That's the episode I just got through. And they were all about to fight, and he basically came out of nowhere and was like, "Look, guys, you may be here for a while, and we don't need to be fighting and this and that. We need to we need to start worrying about how we're gonna survive here because we may be here for a while." And that's kind of where it goes off. So that's where I'm at. But I don't know, man. A few things that's I don't care about spoilers because even if I know what's happening, it's still going to be interesting to watch it all unfold. However, I'm led to believe that Locke was paralyzed and somehow when he crash landed and got up, he actually could walk. Is that what I'm led to believe?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. I just want to make sure that was what was going on right there.
What's Rose? Did you hear her story?
I don't know which one Rose is.
Rose is the older black woman on the island.
No, I hadn't gotten into her story yet. Like I said, it just kind of the story that I just got to.
That era.
He found him or whatever, and he died or whatever. He was actually bringing his body back to back home or whatever. And the last thing I seen about that was like he opens the casket and there's nothing in the casket. He starts beating the casket to death. You know what I'm saying? And like, so he's like, I don't know if his dad's still alive or what. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he faked his death. Maybe.
I'm not gonna give you any spoilers. I'm not gonna give you any spoilers. Oh man.
So I seen that part. It looks like. Hold on a second, baby. Okay.
Amanda. I think she said she was having some connection issues.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, go ahead.
So, like the last I heard from drinking some water and stuff because she was over there not eating and doing nothing. And then of course there's the we can talk about the characters now. This character's I don't like off top, like the boy with the difference. The one that was hoarding all the food trying to sell it to everybody and stuff. I don't like that dude.
Nobody liked him. Oh man.
I mean, unless he turns face sometime, I don't know, but that's the guy that I don't like. I also don't like the Asian lady's husband, man. You know what I'm saying? The one that's like, I'll
Yeah.
tell you what to do. I don't like him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me think who else I don't like, man.
I'll give you a spoiler on both of them. You'll end up liking them later. Let's say that.
I'll end up liking both of them.
Yep.
Yeah, I feel sorry for the pregnant lady. You know what I'm saying? Like she passed out, and you know, and I don't know. It's a really good show, and I mean, I don't know why I didn't watch it back when it came out. You know what I'm saying? But I remember the hype about it. You know, I remember everybody talking about, like, did you see Lost last night? Oh man, I gotta go home and record Lost. You know, people were hyped about it when it was going on, but I just never really got into TV shows like that. I guess around that
Yeah.
time. You know what I mean? So, and then maybe by the time that I did, I was actually like so far behind. You know, I just like, man, I ain't gonna watch that. I ain't gonna. So that's kind of, but very, very good. Very, very good.
Yeah. Yeah. It is. It's a great show. I love it. So, all right. Well, let me talk about The Circle. Let's chat about The Circle because I actually watched the rest of season 2 today after I got back. And
What'd you think, man?
man, oh man. I mean,
Man, it was cutthroat.
so I haven't talked about this. Let me start from the beginning. Okay, love The Circle. The whole like that stuff is hilarious. And the
Yeah.
fact that after you get, blocked or eliminated from the show, you get to visit somebody of your choice.
Yeah.
And then leave a message to, maybe warn other people or just to prove that you are who you say you are.
Yeah. I like that.
So great stuff.
And here they kind of add just a little something extra. You know what I'm saying? Just a little something that you don't see coming. And it's like, I mean, it just gets just interesting because these people are just like, what? And it gets even better. But now the one that you said you knew, so you noticed that she actually won the thing, right?
Yeah, so I saw that she won it all, and I was like, yo, props to her, man.
Yeah. Well, this is not gonna spoil nothing for you, but we were watching. Me and Renee's watching season 4 right now, and one of the new, you know how they bring new people in after somebody gets voted out or whatever. One of the new people is that girl's husband.
Oh yeah, I think you were talking about it. That's
Oh
hilarious.
man, I know. I just found out today because like we're sitting there watching, and it's like and we got some more guests, and some of them were surprise guests or familiar, and I was like, hold on, rewind that back. Is that the one girl's husband?
Oh,
And
somebody
so
else
we
must have
went
told me
back.
about it then. Yeah,
Yeah, so that's kind of crazy.
that's funny. That's funny. That's great. But it's like even while catfishing, she was still telling some lies. So that just shows how this these reality shows go. Like, I don't know
Yeah,
if you remember her saying that her father raised her and all that stuff. You know,
yeah,
that's a lie because I know her mother, and her mother's the one that raised her.
yeah.
Yeah.
She was
So,
playing a dude and said that. Hold on, let me. I'm trying to think of what. Because I think the girl that he was like swooning over or was swooning over him. Oh,
hmm
that was the English chick that was on that other TV show.
yeah.
But it was somebody that was in there that oh god, it wasn't her. Who was it? That they said they were raised by their opposite parent or whatever. I can't remember if it was Savannah or I forgot who it was,
hmm
but I don't know the names of the people. There's so many people now that I've watched like 3 or 4 like seasons.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. Savannah
very
was
very good show.
man. The two first that went, I think, um, they they were two of my favorites right off the bat. I'm like, dang, but they was beefing with each other. You know, I
Yeah.
think that was
You
the
talking about
first
Savannah
two.
and Terralisha?
Yeah, yeah,
Them two?
Yeah.
Man, them two chicks, man. I mean, and they started off cool though. That's what's crazy. They
Yeah.
started off like cool. I watched that season over again just to see kind of how it all rifted, and like it was off some little crazy stuff, you know. In the circle games that they make you play, you know what I'm saying? And you end up having to
Uh-huh.
tell somebody the truth and shit. Oh man.
Yeah, they be going in on each other with those little things, and I actually started the new the third season, just
Oh
while
yeah.
I had a little bit of time before the podcast, and I'm just
Yeah.
cracking up already. Like they had this
It's true.
girl, they, they had this girl and her sister come in together, but the girl was playing herself, but she was getting help from her sister.
Yeah,
So
yeah, that's crazy.
and they
I know
get
exactly what you're
eliminated.
talking about.
Yeah, they get eliminated first, and then come back as uh, as one of the characters that's already on there. So
Yeah,
it's like
they had
somebody
to clone them.
stealing.
They had to
Yeah,
clone them.
yeah, yeah. They're like, so they over here stealing somebody
I
else's
was,
stuff. This is like real stuff that goes on in social media because you had somebody do that to you, right? Somebody took your account, or
yeah, somebody
yeah,
took my account and then tried to like email or not email, but just kind of message other people, and people were like,
yeah,
"Hey man, did you just message me?" I'm like, "No, man, my account got hacked." Like,
yeah.
man, that's exactly what happened. They had to. What happened to Amanda was like the person he's talking about came in as herself, but her
Mm-hmm.
sister was there, so they both was basically like two people under one profile. But they get
Yeah.
eliminated,
Mhm.
so they go and think they're going to visit this one person.
Mhm.
They go to this room and they're like, "You haven't quite been eliminated yet. We're giving you a second chance. And in order to
Yeah.
come back, you got to commit the ultimate act of identity theft. You got to pick another player that's in the circle to clone. You know, so they're like, all right, we'll go back. So they pick this older lady. You know what I'm saying? The one that was basically the last on the list. They pick
Yeah.
her. So the next morning, like they're getting their little news feed, and all of a sudden, like it glitches, and the next thing you know, there's two of this one person, and the chick's like, "What the fuck? Who the fuck? What's going on here?" And of course, everybody else in the circle's like, "What the hell? What are the two of them?" And they just
Yeah.
go crazy. And then, of course, they both got to pretend like they're the person.
Mhm.
And then eventually, everybody else has to vote on who they think is the real one. So the real one can get eliminated because nobody knows who nobody is. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah. So
You gotta give it a chance, Amanda.
It's
so I don't
ridiculous.
know. Okay, if Amanda's gonna watch it, I guess I shouldn't spoil the next part. So
No, go. I mean,
okay,
I'll
all
still
right.
watch it.
All right, so like I'm not too far into this season. I watched like the first two episodes, so I got to the part where they made their votes on who they thought was the real one to eliminate the fake one, and they
Yeah.
eliminated the real one. I was like, oh hell no!
But look,
And it
just
was
think about it now.
unanimous. Everybody voted on the
Yeah.
fake one.
Dang.
What's fucked up is like, so when she got eliminated, she had a choice to go visit one other person. Well, who do you think she went to go see?
Yeah, that's a
I want to go see
no-brainer.
this person. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so when she walked in and saw that it was the two chicks that just got eliminated, she's like, "Oh man, what the fuck?" You know, I mean, it's crazy.
And
It's
they
such a
tried
good
to
show.
wear
But speak,
wigs to try to try to make it seem like
yeah,
it
What the
wasn't them.
fuck?
it's like, I
It's
know who
not
you are.
me.
I know who you are. It
Yeah.
was so silly.
I
But
was
speaking of good
cracking up.
shows, since we're on top of good shows, so I didn't know if you guys knew that if you're into Star Wars or any of that stuff, like they had a new series called it came out. It was released Friday, like the first two episodes of the season, and
Hmm.
it's basically Ewan McGregor reprises his role. Takes place like about about 5 or 7 years after like basically the event of the last
Yes,
like
cool, definitely cool. Hey,
whatever,
cool,
whatever.
join the podcast, man. Come on in here with us.
And I watched it. I watched it, and actually, it is really, really good show because it's still in the realm of Darth Vader. You know, remember Darth Vader like got uh, uh, pretty much killed by Obi-Wan when they fought on that one planet, and
Hmm.
so he thought he was dead, but yet the Emperor, of course, saved him and turned him into Darth Vader. So he's still alive, and Obi-Wan didn't know that, you know, because they all had to go into hiding, if you remember.
Yeah.
But it's actually a really good show. It looks like it's gonna be good because they got so many people. You actually get to see who Luke and Princess Leia when they were kids. You know what I'm saying? Like the first episode basically is all about Princess Leia. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Nice.
crazy. If
I'm a
if you're into
definitely.
the Star Wars at all,
I'm
it's
into
a
the
good
Star
show.
Wars. I watched the first three, obviously the original three, which was really 4, 5, and 6, and then I watched
Yeah.
1, 2, and 3 when they came out, and I saw the one where Harrison Ford's character died. I haven't seen anything
Yes.
else since then, though, but I
Yeah.
definitely will check this out.
That's right. I forgot they made three more after the. I mean, I guess
All
they
right,
made
cool.
7 and 8. Cool coming in.
No, he said he's not home right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. So, oh man. Oh man, yeah, I gotta watch that. It's and plus, remember I was telling y'all about Queen Sugar. I hope y'all get a chance to check out Queen
Yes.
Sugar.
I didn't get a chance to watch it yet, but
Yeah,
yeah, it's on the list.
yeah. So the new season for that has come out, but I'm not ready to watch it yet. I'm not ready to go there because that show just does something to me, man. That show will get in your feelings.
What? I know. But I heard Amanda, actually before I jumped on, I was watching the show and she was talking about how she was about to watch Stranger Things. I noticed
Yeah.
it was on Netflix. I, I still, that's one of those shows where I want to watch it, but I'm so far behind. It's almost like Lost. I mean, like, I think I'm
Mm.
probably like, I think I may have watched the first season. So I'm maybe one episode or two episodes in the second season. And now there's how many seasons, Amanda?
Yes.
The fourth season just came
See,
out.
yeah.
But
So I
see,
mean,
there's only like 8 or 9 episodes in each season, so
it's not hard to
Uh,
like binge watch that, but I mean, I don't know if Renee would be into that.
eh.
it's a pretty good show. I mean, I think I'm
Yeah.
probably exactly where you are, Heckler. I watched the first season and I watched a little bit of the second season.
That's
So,
it, and I really want to watch it because it looked interesting, but I just never got into it.
yeah. But I'm gonna definitely try to watch some more of that. Oh man. Oh man. So what about you, Amanda? You got any other interesting shows or anything? Any movies out there to suggest? Oh wait a minute.
Um,
Oh wait. Cool Guys recommends Top Gun, the new Top Gun movie. I heard about that. Yeah. Best movie of the summer. Ooh.
Wow, that's strong words.
Yeah. I don't
I was
know.
about to, it's not even summer yet. That's a that's a
Yes.
strong endorsement there.
Yeah, it
Yes,
must
it
be really
is.
good. I don't know. Well, some other stuff coming out. I don't know, but could be right. We'll see. To tell you the truth, I've never watched any of the Top Gun movies. I don't know if they made two and this is their third, or they just made the one.
I've watched Top Gun, but it's been so long it'd be like watching it for the first time again. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
I'm gonna have to bow out for a few minutes. Mute myself. I got a crying baby I gotta deal with, but I'll be right back.
Yeah, all right. So now, what was you saying, Amanda?
Um, I mean, I haven't really been to the movies in a while, so I don't really have any recommendations. But I do still want to see the Doctor Strange movie and the Northman and I think that might be really it. Oh, there's a new Jurassic Park one too. I want to see that.
Jeez, another one, man. They
Yep.
loved them. I probably watched one of them, but I just couldn't get into it. And Cool says it's the second movie. All right.
I never finished watching the Batman. I got maybe halfway through, and I just couldn't like motivate myself to continue watching it. It was just so slow.
But the action later on is kind of worth it. I'll give it that. The action
I
and
might
everything.
try. Might have to
Yeah,
rewatch the beginning again so I remember what the fuck is going on.
yeah, definitely, definitely, because it definitely has a whole lot of story you got to pay attention to. But you know, the action definitely makes up for all the slow. But it's all right.
Okay.
It's all right. Oh, I gotta take a shot just because it's the podcast. Gotta have a few drinks.
Oh, I'll join you.
Yeah.
I've still got some leftovers.
Nice. Oh man.
Ooh,
So
that smells strong.
So what else is going on? How is your gaming?
Like online, because I've been binge watching Attack on Titan.
Oh yes.
I've been trying to, like, I had to. It's been so long since I saw it. I had to rewatch like the last half of the first season, and then like over the past week, I've binge watched all the way up to, I believe I'm in season 4 now.
Nice.
And I'm kind of bored with season 4 because there's no Levi. There's none of the Survey Corps. It's just all this Titan shit and Eldians, and I mean, it's nice to get the backstory and shit, but I'm just like, I'm missing my favorite characters right now. So.
Well, nah, I ain't gonna like spoil nothing, but I would say continue on. But
Oh, I am. I know they're gonna come back.
Yeah. So, just like you did, I started it from the beginning though, because I was like, man, you know what? I haven't really watched this in a while. I need to start from the beginning so I understand everything from the start and just really keep on going. So I watched season 1 all the way up to everything they have on Hulu. But the last episode on Hulu just leaves it like, okay.
There's supposed to be another, like a second half to season 4.
Okay, that's what it is.
And I think I read that it was like April of this year they just finished it, so I'm assuming they're like doing editing and shit, dubs and things.
I see. Because that had me like, wait a minute, what's going on here? Yo, how you gonna leave me? How you gonna leave me hanging like that?
just unresolved. Like, come on. But let me see, what other animes have I been watching? So there's this one on that I started watching on a recommendation called Tokyo Ravens. It's on Hulu, but there's only one season. But so far so good. I'm gonna probably binge that as well. And then I've been trying to and the key word here is trying, because there's like over 1,000 episodes of One Piece, but I've been trying to binge that too. I'm about like 50 episodes in, I think.
Good luck with that.
I'm like, ain't no catching up with this show. Like, I will forever be so far behind.
Pretty
but
much. I've never
but it's
watched
a good
any
show.
of that.
Like, I really actually enjoy it. It turned out to be a really good anime. So that's pretty much what I'm binging these days.
So for Tokyo Ravens, I know I watched the first 2 episodes, but I didn't get into it like that. So, you know, I just what is this? What in the world?
Oh, and then there's this other one that I gotta start watching because I've heard good things about it. I think it's like a, let me see. Yeah, Spy X Family. I've been hearing good things about that, so I want to check that out too.
I haven't heard about that one at all. Whoa.
So apparently it's about a guy, he's like a secret agent, and part of his mission is he has to build a family. And then it turns out that like the girl that he adopted is a telepath, and then the woman that he marries is an assassin. So that's the general gist that I got when I like Googled it or whatever and looked at like a preview or whatever. But yeah, that's another one I want to get into too, because like I said, I've heard really good things about that.
Sounds interesting. So, yeah, for Tokyo
So,
Ravens, you gotta
that,
let me know about Tokyo Ravens, because I couldn't get into it, but when you finish it, you let me know if it's really worth it.
okay, bet. I mean, there's only one season, so it shouldn't take that long to binge.
Yeah. As far as One Piece, man, I don't know. I don't know. I'm sure it's really good, but that's gonna be taking
Once
up a
you
whole lot of time.
I'm just at this point I'm like I'm in no rush to you know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna take forever to catch up, so I'm just like whenever I get in the mood, I'll watch a few episodes.
Yeah. See, my thing is probably next month or so, I'm gonna start Bleach over from the first season again, because I know that the new season is coming out in I want to say September or October. I'm not sure.
What season are they on?
It's hard to say because when I see it on Hulu, it says it's like I think 23 or 24 seasons, but it's not that many seasons. Supposedly, it's only like 16 or 17, so I don't know for sure. But
Mm.
but basically, it's gonna go into the last stuff that the manga did, the Thousand Year arc, the war or whatever with the Quincy's. So
Okay. Did you ever
yeah,
watch the what do I want to call it? Like the real life one? I think it was on Netflix.
the Bleach movie.
Yeah.
Jeez, I had such high hopes for that, but again, once again, disappointed like a mofo.
I'm telling you, Netflix just be fucking shit up. I'm like, I need y'all to stop with this.
They
Because
just
they
making
did, I
money
know they
off of
did
it.
Bleach.
Yeah.
What's the other one that they did?
Did they
With
do
the,
Death Note? I think they did Death Note, right?
yeah, and then they did that one with the, fuck, where they gamble. It's like a gambling high school.
Hmm.
Um, Kakiguri,
So they
I
did
think.
a really? They did a huh? I didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah, and it was awful. Like, I swear everything they do is just really, really bad.
Hell yeah! I mean, what can you have these high expectations that they're gonna do right. Like every single Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z real life action movie they've done has been trash. Like
Hmm.
every single one of them. Like, oh man, you know they can do better, but it's just a money grab. That's all it is. They need somebody serious to get in there to make this stuff. Like
Right?
back in the day, that Street Fighter movie was trash. With Raul Julia and Van Damme. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That was just trash. Trash, trash, trash. The Mortal Kombat movie was the shit though. That
Yes.
was on
That's
point.
a classic.
Hell yeah.
I remember they did a what's it called DOA 2 and that I want to say it was trash. It was, but
It
it's still
was
like I don't know.
that
I
was the
still was like
one
into it.
that was the one with oh man, what's his name? From Best to the Best. Oh
It's
man.
what's his face Neil I want to say McDonald.
Jessica Roberts' brother. What's his name? Oh man. Which I didn't find out they were related
Uh,
until recently. Oh man, but he was in a bunch of martial arts movies. And he was the villain, and if this is the same movie that we're talking about, he was the villain, right?
he was in. I think so. You talking about
What's his name? Eric Roberts, probably? I can't remember his name exactly. I think it's Eric Roberts. But he was in Best of the Best. He was the villain in Expendables Part 1. Um, you ever seen this movie called Ambulance?
No, I don't think so.
That's a movie that I suggest for anybody watching, and for you, Amanda, and Heckler, if he hears me. I don't know if he's seen it, but that's an older movie. So
Oh, you talking
basically,
about Eric Roberts? Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
so it is Eric Roberts. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. He's a pretty good villain.
Oh yeah, he is. He is. But his martial arts almost looks believable. So I don't know what his background really is, but he does good with that stuff.
Wasn't he in The Dark Knight too?
I don't remember.
Oh.
I don't remember. But he's been in plenty of stuff.
Yeah, he's been in a lot of shit.
But The Ambulance was a crazy movie, so can't remember exactly how the story
starts. Is that an older one, or?
Yeah, it's an older movie. So this dude, he's with some girl. I don't think he really knows her that well, but something happens. I guess they get into a car accident or something happens, and she gets taken in this ambulance, and they tell him that they're taking her to the hospital. So he wants to go check up on her. He goes to the hospital. She's not there. So then he goes to, I guess, a couple other hospitals, and she's not at any hospital that he goes to. So he's like, okay, well, where is she? He's trying to figure this mystery out. Apparently, there's some ambulance out there picking up people and taking them to a secret location. I think it was to get their organs or something like that. It was some crazy mess. It was insane.
Shit.
It was insane. That was some old. It was kind of a scary movie. It was freaky. And the music alone is like that old school horror music. And that's what's missing from some of these horror movies these days, man. They just don't got that music that just gets you like kind of shook. Like, oh shoot, something's about to happen. Oh man. So, let's see what else we got. What else we got on the plate? What else we got?
I don't know, but I'm wanting to watch Mortal Kombat now again.
Well, yeah, and the dude that played Raiden, he was also the Highlander, which is another one of my all-time favorite movies. Oh man,
yes.
You can't get a better Raiden than him. When you think Raiden, that's who I picture.
Yeah.
He did a great job.
I mean, I was gonna say the voice and everything, like.
Yeah. Yeah, he did a great job.
He did.
Mortal Kombat 2 was kind of trash, though. They just come on, y'all.
It was.
Oh, and the villain in Mortal Kombat 1, I never remember this dude's name, but he is one of the best villains in movie history. I don't think he's ever been a good guy. Always a villain. That dude was amazing.
You talking about the guy who played Shang Tsung?
Yeah.
I mean, his face just kind of like screams villain. Like he just he's got one of those faces.
Pretty much, you look at him and it's like this mother.
Except I do remember that the one time I saw him, at least that I can recall him playing not a villain, was in that Disney movie Johnny Tsunami, and he was like his uncle or some shit. That was actually a good movie. This is back when the Disney movies used to be good.
I don't know if I saw that one. I can't remember.
In the late 90s.
Because I've never noticed him as a good guy. He's always been a bad guy. I think he was in, was he in one of the Rush Hour movies? Was it Rush? No, it was probably one of the, I think it was one of the Lethal Weapon movies. I think that's what it was.
Lethal Weapon?
Yeah. I think he might have been in part 4 where Jet Li was introduced. Yeah. Was that him? Might have been another dude. I don't know. But yeah.
Shit, I don't know.
Great villain. Great villain. And since we're on the topic of villains, I got a good one for you. Your top 5 villains of all times.
Ooh. Oh, man.
This could be movies or TV shows.
Okay. Heath Ledger's Joker. Um, Magneto in the X-Men series. The one, shit, what's his name? Ian McKellen.
Yeah.
Hans Gruber also from Die Hard.
Oh hell
yeah. What was that? Is that 3?
Yeah.
Lord Voldemort from Harry Potter. And Agent Smith from The Matrix.
Oh yes. Yes indeed, yes indeed.
I think that's 5.
Yeah.
Alright, your turn.
That's a good 5. So, obviously, the guy we was just talking about, the Asian dude, I can't remember his name though, but the one that played Shang Tsung in Mortal Kombat.
Okay.
You know, villain everywhere I've seen. What was it? Oh man, just amazing villain. Did such a great job. Schillinger from the TV show Oz, because I don't care what I've seen him in, I've hated him ever since. So he did a great job as a villain. I don't care if they wanted to make him out to be a good guy. Nope, can't stand you. He ended up in the Spider-Man movies as Jonah. I'm like, no.
He was the Tobey Maguire ones, right? He was the...
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay.
Yeah, he was the editor there.
I remember. I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Can't stand him.
He's been in a lot of shit, too.
He has. Oz, everybody that was on Oz went on to have good careers doing other stuff. So, props to that show for that. But, yeah. So, what do I got? 2? I do got to put Agent Smith on there. Cause,
he's such a good villain. And even though I know he was a good guy in the Lord of the Rings series, he was Elrond. I could never, like, I don't care. Anytime I see him, I'm like, oh, Agent Smith.
Yeah. So, yeah, definitely got to put him up there. Let's see.
Alright, that's 3.
Let's see, who else we got? Villains. See, when I'm thinking of villains, I'm thinking of guys that, or people that you seen them in something, and it don't matter what you see them again, you can't stand them. So, from the movie Selena, the chick that shot Selena at the end. I don't care
Selena.
what I've ever. Yes, anything I've ever seen her in before, which ain't much. I'm just like, oh hell no, I can't stand her. Can't stand her. She what was she in? She was in something where, oh yeah, she was in that Christmas movie. Oh man, Almost Christmas, I think, or This Christmas. She was in one of those two, and she had a nice role, you know. Innocent, nice and sweet, but I still couldn't stand her. I was like, you shot Selena. What's she doing? Nah, get her off this movie. Okay, what am I at? I think that was 4.
Yep, right. I need one more.
I need one more. So, let's see, what else? I just couldn't stand somebody after. Alright. My other one is gonna have to be anime related. It's gonna have to be Captain Aizen from Bleach. That dude was like the boss of villains right there. Oh man. So yep, that's my 5. Some terrible people.
Terrible people.
Just terrible.
Terrible.
Alright.
Okay, that's good, that's good.
I had an idea, but I didn't set it up in time. So maybe we'll have to do that on the next podcast. But I got this idea to do a trivia type stuff. Where
that sounds interesting.
Yeah. So there'll be like 5 questions all of us get. Like I'll give you 5 questions. You give Heckler 5 questions, and Heckler gives me 5 questions. And whoever gets the most right is the winner or whatever. So.
Okay.
Yeah. But I would have to come up with some good questions. I'm thinking more along the lines of like movie trivia, or maybe even TV show trivia, something like that. So I would have
to. That sounds good.
Yeah. I don't know if I can think of some off the fly.
Or we could do like themes and just do it like every podcast. Like the first one could be like horror movies. Then maybe like anime or.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, we could do it like that. Okay, so,
That sounds good.
How about a test one real quick? I got one for you.
Okay.
I got one for you.
Go ahead.
How many movies was Michael Myers in?
Ooh. Jesus. 13? There's 13 Halloween movies, right?
Well, there's one in production that's coming out, so if we count that, that would still be wrong. No.
Oh. You said that would still be wrong.
I mean,
okay.
But it's wrong and it's right. You see what I'm saying? So if we
explain.
If we count that, yes, there is 13 Halloween movies, but he was not in one of them.
Which one was he not in?
Part 3. There you go.
Where the hell did you come from?
I mean, I've kind of been here. I had to set my headset down for a little while. I've got a 103 fever, so he's like just kind of just wailing and crying and unconsolable.
Wait, who does?
Caden.
And baby.
Oh no.
The baby. So he's been crying, and I've been trying to keep him calm and stuff. So.
Yeah. No, he's not feeling.
Yeah,
are you alternating? Still, I mean, that's sounds very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Have you been alternating ibuprofen and Tylenol?
Yeah, we give him some Tylenol, and then I think she just gave him some gas drops. Make sure he went through.
Okay.
I mean, that shut him up, but that's only because I'm rocking him. If I stop rocking him, he makes that sound. I didn't want to like ruin the podcast with a wailing baby all over the place. That's why I muted myself.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I hope he feels better soon.
Yeah, same.
He'll be alright. He'll be alright. I hope he'll be alright.
He's a tough kid. He'll be alright. Praying for him. Alright, so
y'all talking about Halloween. I heard I just came in on the Halloween conversation.
Oh, so here's the idea. We do, every episode we'll do trivia, where I'll ask Amanda 5 questions, she'll ask you 5 questions, and then you ask me 5 questions. And it's like movie related. So, you know, since we were thinking like, okay, maybe we'll switch genres, you know, do like horror, anime, or whatever every week or whatever. So I said, hey, let me do a test one. So I gave the first one to Amanda, which was Halloween. So I guess, hey.
And then he just shit all over my answer. He said, even if we count the new one.
Oh
And
man, I don't know. I mean, it's been an awful lot, but I don't. I know he's been in every Halloween movie minus the part three, but I still don't know how many Halloween movies there are in total.
so there was the original 8 with him going up to Halloween Resurrection, but he wasn't in part 3, so that's 7 right there. Then there was the remake of part 1 and 2, and then there's the recent ones, which there's been 2 so far and 1 more coming. So in all, there's 13 Halloween movies with him being in 12.
Wow, that's an awful lot, Mike.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
got Jason beat.
Yep. So since we're gonna go this route, let's go ahead. Let's do the trivia. Let's go, cause I got another one, Amanda.
I have no questions prepared, so I don't
Oh,
know.
shit.
I don't know what to ask. So
Now you ask Heckler that one then. Shit,
Wait,
you asked the question.
No. I'm gonna give you the 5, and
Heckler.
this will give you time to think about yours, and Heckler time to think about his. So, all right. In the Friday the 13th franchise, how many movies has Jason Voorhees been in? Now that's including Freddy versus Jason.
Shit. So, I know. So I know there's like what, 8, and then there's the space one, Jason X. Jason Goes to Hell, Freddy versus Jason, and then there was a remake. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm gonna go with 12 because those are the ones I can remember.
All right. So again,
Wrong. Damn it.
You are right in the number of movies being 12.
Oh, he wasn't actually in the first one though, was he? Wasn't that like his mom or something?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay,
not in the
yeah,
fifth one
so
either.
then...
See, Heckler just
you
gave
know
that
that because we
away.
run across Roy all the time on the game.
I was about to say that one was Roy. Yeah.
So,
I should know this. I played the games.
So there you go.
I forgot Pamela was the original killer.
That was even the question
And then I
on
forgot-
the movie.
Yeah, that was the question in Scream.
Oh, Scream.
Yeah.
I should know that.
So out of the 12
I was just
movies,
counting the movies.
Yeah. Out of 12, he was in
All
10.
right. Okay.
All right. So horror related.
God damn it, I gotta get one right.
I'm gonna give you a good one here.
That means it's gonna be hard. Go ahead.
No. So, man is walking up the stairs, and the woman is walking up the stairs backwards, swinging a bat at him. And the man is saying, "Just give me the bat. Just give me the bat. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm not gonna hurt you. Just listen, I didn't finish. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm just gonna bash your brains in. I'm just gonna bash them right the fuck in." What's
Here's
the movie?
Johnny! That's The Shining.
Yes.
It's The Shining.
Yes.
That's a good one. That was a good one. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was easy. Thank you.
Yes. See, there you go. All right. Let's see. Horror related. Okay. Let's see. What's a good one? Okay. There's these ghosts chasing these people, but you can't see them unless you put on these glasses.
Oh, 13 Ghosts. You ain't even gotta say less. That's one of my favorites. Straight up. That's one of my favorites.
Matthew Lillard.
Yeah.
Man. Fucking monk.
Yeah,
Tony
Monk was in there.
Shalhoub.
Wasn't he in there? That was the dad, wasn't it?
Yeah. Young Shannon Elizabeth, and then what was her name? I want to say Rod Digger was the nanny or whatever.
Rod Digger. Shout out to Jersey. Shout out to Jersey.
All right.
Last one. Let's see. Last one. This movie made women across the world for some time afraid to take a shower because of what happened to this poor woman while she was taking a shower.
Oh, right.
Psycho? Or, is it?
You got it.
Is it Psycho?
Ding, 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 ding.
Psycho.
I was about to say, I remember, for some reason, I immediately jumped to Nightmare on Elm Street until you said she was taking a shower.
Yeah. Alright. So, you got 5 for Heckler?
How the hell was I supposed to think of 5 when I'm trying to answer your questions?
Well, then maybe Heckler's had time.
I got a few. Okay.
Alright, so these are for me, and then Amanda will give you yours.
Alright, Eugene. Okay. In Nightmare on Elm Street, where did Freddy Krueger learn to make his glove?
He made his glove in the basement of... No, wait a minute. No. Oh, man. See, it's like conflicting. Because
it's a trick question.
It's kind of conflicting because it seems like 2 different answers depending on the movie.
Well, you know what? I don't mean to say where he worked at because I don't know if he worked there, but just where did he make his glove and where he drew sometimes all the people into his dream team.
Well, that's the boiler room.
Boom! Boiler room. That's what I was looking for. That's the answer I was looking for.
Yeah.
I don't know if he made his glove there, but like at the beginning, you know, when you see him making his glove, it seems like he's like in a room like the boiler. That's what I thought.
Yeah, it was the boiler room of his basement, but it also could have been the place where they got him in part 2, I believe. It was this other building, the place where he died.
Yeah. So, alright. In the movie Child's Play, what was the name of the character who actually dove into the Chucky doll?
That was Charles Lee Ray.
Charles Lee Ray! Alright.
He had 3 first names. You knew he had to be a bad guy.
Oh, he's a bad guy through and through.
Yep.
Okay. Let me think of some good ones. Okay, back to Nightmare on Elm Street. Where was Freddy Krueger's bones buried?
They were buried in a what do you call this place? Oh man. At the junkyard. They were buried at the junkyard.
Junkyard, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. I mean, these are kind of simple questions if you watch like, and I'm using like mainstream like horror movies. You know what I'm saying? I'm not looking at something like real old and like something that nobody's hardly seen. These are things that people probably watched and at least know about. All right, let's see. Name the movie that had a family of crazy killers who sometimes would eat you and take your skin.
Well, that could be 2 different ones, but the most obvious one is Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Texas Chainsaw, that's it. That's what I was looking for. I mean, wasn't it a family? It wasn't just Leatherface. It was like the whole family was crazy, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let me think of another good one. Oh God, man, you come up with some questions. I might be tapped out for a minute. I can't think of nothing else mainstream that I wanna.
Okay. The Power of Christ Compels You. What movie is that from?
That I must say was The Exorcist.
Yes.
The Exorcist. Okay. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
We'll do another one like that. In space, no one can hear you scream.
Ooh. Man. Look, I'm probably gonna get this wrong, but is it Event Horizon?
Nope.
Nope, it ain't Event Horizon. Okay. Let me think. Hold on. In space, no one can hear you scream. It ain't 2001 Space Odyssey.
No.
No.
It's a horror movie.
Okay. Okay. Shit, I don't know it. I'm usually maybe I'm on the path to you, but I don't know it.
I know the line, but man.
You gotta
I'll give
him.
you a hint. Sigourney Weaver.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Aliens?
Yeah. Well,
Alien?
Yeah.
Alien. Yeah,
Yep.
'cause you gotta remember.
There was Alien, then there was Aliens, and then what was the third one? Was it just Alien?
Which one? Which one had? Which one of them had Charles S. Dutton on it? The Rock.
That was Aliens 3 or Alien 3.
Yeah.
That's when that was on that planet of there's nothing but guys, right? They didn't have no weapons or whatever. It was all like men on this planet, whatever. I got you.
Yeah.
All
right. Let's see. That was 2. That's
a good one. That's a good one. Event Horizon was a crazy movie, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What was Nancy's address in Nightmare on Elm Street?
Oh God, I don't know the number. Of course, it's no doubt it was on Elm Street. Was it? It wasn't 227, was it? Look, I'm thinking of 227. Look, I'm thinking of Amen. 227. No, it wasn't that.
It's 4 digits.
Look, now I'm getting all these 4 digits. Now I'm thinking of like room 1408 and shit. It's throwing me
That's
off.
close.
You
were one number off.
Is it 1407?
No, I mean like one of the numbers was wrong.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know which number it is then.
All right. I don't remember. Yuji, you know?
I want to say 1208.
Nope.
You got me with that one. Ooh, man.
1428.
1428. 1428 Elm Street. Nancy. Man. How many movies does she appear in the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise?
Oh, see, that's another trivia question. Is that for me?
Yep, that's for you.
All right. Nightmare on Elm Street franchise. Number of movies that Nancy appeared in. Now, I will say 3, but it could be 4. But I'd say 3.
I'm gonna go with 3 because I don't know what the 4th one you're talking about. I'm thinking of the original. I'm thinking of Part 3, and I'm thinking of Wes Craven's New Nightmare. What other one?
Yeah, but in the remake was one of those kids, Nancy. I can't remember.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I'm talking about the character like Heather Landing.
Oh yeah. So 3.
Mama had those.
Yeah.
Good. It's a good one. That was right. Turn it down a little bit, baby. Well, I'm doing a podcast right now, so once you go upstairs and watch that on your
How many did I even ask?
I think that was
2 or 2?
That was 3. That was 3.
Yeah, I think it was 3.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, what movie did Annabelle the doll first appear in?
Is it, was it The Conjuring?
Yep.
Oh, it was The Conjuring, okay. That was actually kind of a guess, but, yeah.
Good guess.
I was kind of into those movies because there was a whole bunch of Conjuring movies, and and other movies that involve that family. You know what I'm saying? That husband and wife that actually did the paranormal investigation.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, wasn't they the ones that investigated the Amityville? Wasn't they in one of the Amityville movies? Or has
I
something to do with
want to say
Amityville house, like in real life or whatever, or something? They investigated a whole lot of high profile um, cases like that.
Mhm.
I know one of the
I think
Amityville
so.
movies started off with, somebody investigating it like that. I think that was part 3.
Then I'd be curious to know what their family is because I bet it was them, and wife, and but it was the same people who were in The Conjuring and all those movies. There's a bunch of I don't, or were they in Annabelle also? Like the
The
the same two actors and actresses.
um, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I haven't seen that in a while. I can't remember.
I don't think they were. They were.
Ooh, man, that might be a good trivia one for next time or whatever. Yeah,
Because I know they were in the 3 Conjuring movies, but I don't think they were in Annabelle.
And there was, 3 Annabelle movies too?
Yeah.
Because
I mean,
didn't
I know they
Annabelle
were in one at least, but I don't know if they
end
were.
up in their basement or something? Um, Isn't that how Annabelle even started? Some little girl went down to the basement and found that doll and broke it out or something, or am I tripping? Um, but wasn't they in the basement of that couple? So didn't the couple run across the Annabelle doll and somehow um, take it because they knew it had evil spirits in it or something? They kept it locked up inside their basement. Am I right? You know what I'm talking about?
I think it was something like that, but I can't remember exactly because I only saw it once. Man, now I gotta go back and watch these movies.
I'm telling you, if it wasn't The Conjuring or one of those Conjuring movies, somehow throughout some of the movies that little couple had been in, across that Annabelle doll, and when they finally stopped the spirit or whatever, they trapped it or in that they trapped it in that glass thing, and
Yeah.
it was in their basement. And I'm not for sure which Annabelle. It could be Annabelle too, but at the beginning of it, if I'm not mistaken, and like I said, it's been a while since I've seen it, but I'm thinking if I'm right, um, the people who had the doll, the family, somehow there was somebody that was they somehow came that was babysitting or I don't know what it
That
was, but
was
somehow
it was Annabelle too. Yeah.
okay they were
Now that
doing
I'm
something,
thinking about it.
but the little girl goes downstairs and she runs across that doll and she breaks it out, and that's how Annabelle 2 become, I guess, a movie. But
Yeah.
I think it was in the house of that couple, and I'm assuming that they got that doll through one of those Conjuring movies, but I could be mistaken because some of those Conjuring movies was about possession and stuff.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yep,
All
yep.
right.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch those.
Yeah.
At
It was
least the
good.
Annabelle. Yeah.
Same. What's the other one that came out around that time? I like that one more. Oh man. I think it was
It
like
was like
3 of
doll related
those.
or what?
It was where the kid got possessed or whatever, where a demon was trying to possess his body because he kind of stepped out of his body. Oh man. Oh man. And his father had the same ability, and then the demon got into his father's body.
Oh yes, yes. Oh, what was the name of that movie? Insidious.
Yes, yes,
Oh.
Insidious.
yes. I love those movies. Those were good because they had.
Yeah, the little boy was
Oh
he was
man.
like he was paraplegic or he was like sick or something, and or something happened to him where he passed out, but they didn't know what was wrong with him. The doctors didn't know what was wrong with him,
Mhm.
and he was just like they had him in the bed just like basically a vegetable. But
Yeah,
Mhm.
he
yeah,
was in
really
a
and truly
coma.
yeah, but really and truly he was like he was outside of his body, and yeah, that was a good movie.
Yeah,
Mhm.
because it had jump scares that you didn't see coming, man. Like,
And
I
that's
can't
what I
remember.
miss about the old school horror movies is just the jump scares.
Yeah, like that little kid. Remember that part where you had to rewind it to see where he first showed up, but the wife was home alone, and she was like doing whatever, and then all of a sudden, he this little kid pops out of nowhere, but she walked right by him, and that scared the shit out of you at first because there was no music to lead up to it. You know how the music normally warns you that something's about to
Yeah,
happen.
yeah.
Nope. Just like everything was normal, except for that weird little motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Come out of nowhere.
Oh man,
That's crazy. That's crazy.
those movies
That
were
was good
good
stuff.
to bring back the old school jumps or whatever. That was good. All right.
So, has anybody been watching the USFL, any of those games?
Nah.
You haven't
Mm-mm.
watched any of it?
Nope.
Any of that USFL football?
Nope.
It's it's kind of interesting because it's basically just like watching like an NFL game. The subtle differences is that like everybody to me, and I haven't watched very much of it, but everybody seems to be mic'd up. So like you hear a
Mm.
lot more of like the play calling and the what's going on between the players and stuff,
Mm.
and also they have like little drones on the field that like actually like fly around and like record like the action. Like I'm talking about, they're like right there with the players. So like when you go to a replay of a fumble or some crazy like a hold or something like that, like
Mm.
they'll go to these like drone footage replays, and I'm talking about you're right there in the action. You know what I'm saying with it. That was kind of an interesting like little thing that they put in it, but
That's pretty
for the
cool.
most part, the players, the first couple of weeks, man, the players. I mean, you would think that you was watching like the Bourbon Bowl, freaking water boy or something, because like they actually couldn't run. They was getting sacked left and right, throwing interceptions. I'm like, damn, where'd y'all get these players at? But I found out that they only had like 3 weeks to practice before they played their first game, so it was a lot of rust there. But like
Mm.
here lately, like watching the game, I mean, there've been some really good games, like normal, like scoring games, 28-24. Like as for the first week, they were like 6-3 games or 9-0 games or some silly shit like that. But now
Mm.
they're like actually playing and like doing things, so it's actually not that bad, really. It's not really that bad. The thing is, they only play in one stadium, and it's somewhere in
Uh,
Alabama. I'm not for sure where that, but like they have like 2 or 3 games back to back. So like you
mm.
may see a game that has all the people in the stands, but then you may see a game later on and like ain't nobody in the stands at all hardly. You know what I'm saying?
Uh,
To see a
see that?
football game and then you look in the stands and they're like completely empty. You know what I'm saying? But um, you hear all this like talk, between the players and coaches and all that stuff, man. It's kind of crazy.
That sounds cool for two reasons. One, the camera angles that you get to see, and two, I would love to hear the trash talk at the line. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. I mean,
Uh,
yeah, they talk about all that, coach. You hear like the coach, and they'll be looking at the coach, and the coach will be like, Foxtrot William 22 zig right, and then like you'll hear the quarterback like Fox 22 zig right, all right, Fox,
mhm.
here we go, hey, wait, and then you hear all that, like,
Yeah,
it's like crazy.
yeah. I gotta,
Of course, it's crazy. It's actually
yeah.
not that bad though.
I
They will
wanna.
never take over NFL though. I'll tell you
Oh
that.
no, no. But I want to hear the trash talk. I could just imagine the defense over there like, oh, I had your mother in the foxhole last night. Now what?
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. I'll be. What do you say? What did Water Boy say? Like, best of luck to you on the co-play. I'll be playing with your mama tonight.
Yeah.
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 So silly.
Oh, I can
He's like, I love my mama very much, and now that you know that,
imagine.
drop kick the shit out of
Hell yeah.
him.
Oh, Waterboy was a classic. Power bomb that one dude.
Yeah. That's my
Compliments of
first.
Captain Insano.
That was my first DVD I ever owned, was the Water Boy. Used to watch this shit back to back.
Freaking classics. Amazing. Well, I don't know. You guys got any more topics?
I'm tapped out. Like I said, I wonder if you're gonna like the twist and stuff in season 3 of the Circle. Like you said, you just started watching it, but it's gonna be really good, especially towards the end when they start making these alliances and stuff. Like you're gonna be like, oh,
Well, just from what happened so far at the beginning of this season, what happened last season, I can just picture in my head where they could take this. Like, this.
well, look, season 4 they even make a bigger twist. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to give it away, but like somebody really, really famous actually comes in is in the circle this in season 4. You know what I'm saying? But
Nice.
it's crazy. It gets crazy.
I can just see one of these ones they're gonna have somebody's whole family catfishing.
Yeah, that has the whole family in the apartment. So man, that if you're ever bored, just give it one more time, just for me. You know, check it out. And
I'm gonna watch it.
once you uh, once you get through the first season, you'll be like, oh yeah, I gotta see what they do. Every season it gets crazier and crazier.
Yep, yep. All right, so before we go, how about some give me something else to watch or to listen to, music or TV show or movie wise. You guys got anything for me?
If you haven't yet, I suggest listening to some Silk Sonic. It's basically a group between Anderson .Paak and Bruno Mars,
Oh
and their
yeah.
sound is like I'd call it like my mom and daddy's jams kind of. Like, so it's real
Mm,
kind of old school kind of sounding to their songs. So if you like
yeah.
stuff like that,
I
listen to
have
some Silk Sonic, man. They're actually really good.
I have them on my playlist already, on one of my many
Ah,
playlists.
see, but
Yeah,
yeah. Silk Sonic is awesome, man.
yeah, yeah. They're pretty good. They're pretty good. How about you, Amanda? You got anything for me? I did like. I told you before. I did like that one. That instrumental you were talking about. That was
Oh,
pretty
but
good.
speaking of that, the dude that you put me on to, you told me to oh god, what's the song
You're
called?
talking
Vibe.
about Polyphia?
Uh,
Was that the name of it?
The band, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Honestly, I've still been listening to them. Their music is just so amazing. Like, there's not a song that I've heard by them that I don't, like, absolutely love.
Hmm.
was
And
it
the,
J. Rome you were trying to put me on to?
mm, I don't think that was me.
Oh, that was Yuji. J. Rome? Is that the dude? Yuji?
Was that his name? Let me take a
Oh,
look at this list again.
the sings that Vibe song. He was like, yeah, you gotta listen to that. I ended up downloading about 3 or 4 songs of his. They're actually really good.
Yeah, let me see. Yeah, Jay Brown. Jay Brown.
Oh,
Matter of
Jay
fact,
Brown. Okay,
yeah.
so I downloaded a couple of his songs because I've seen yeah he sings Vibe. And he sings this actually called Simpin'. I like. It's actually pretty
Yeah.
good.
See, that's it.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I like that little jam right there.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite new jams, man. That was pretty good.
Yeah, yeah, I
Yeah.
listened to Vibe, but I don't think I listen to anything other than that. So I'm gonna have to listen to some more of his songs.
Usually I'll try when I download somebody that I've never downloaded before. I'll usually try to get like 3 or 4 of like the top songs. You know what I'm saying? And at least
Hmm.
have them in the repertoire. So
Yeah, lately I've been looking
I
at
need
the
to
new releases every Friday.
do this real quick.
Okay.
I gotta do
Trying to
something real
see some
quick.
good new music. But yeah. So I guess then that's it for the podcast. Thank you for watching the podcast, and for whoever will watch it in the future. Appreciate you guys. I'm gonna end the stream. Yeah. See you next week.